I'm stopped here at a Rio Grande overlook. There's no one here for now. Let's see if somebody comes and changes that. It's early in the morning. Well, not really early in the morning. It's like, what is it? No, it's 9:40. Got rolling a little late again this morning. I didn't have too much indigestion or reflux problems, but I was just realizing sleeping in the tent, I've gone a little soft, so it's just a little uncomfortable, but getting used to sleeping on the thermarest again. It'll toughen up a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm trying out just the chest rig right now, and hopefully the angle's good. We'll check that again. The hyperlapse this morning was probably not much of it's going to be very usable. I don't have a campsite reserved for tonight, so it's a good chance I'll end up at a truck stop. I need to take a shower anyways, and I want to experiment with using them. I've never actually used truck stops like on my adventures. I only just started, like I got accustomed to using them while I was in the truck. Before that, I never used their showers. I might have been to one or two before, but never really noticed it. So I want to try that out. It might be, I think it'll be, most of them are lit, or they have the lights on the lot, and they might be noisy. So we'll see how it is if I try it. But I do want to get something. I want to get something to clean the windshield on the inside and the outside. I think that'll help with the hyperlapses. And I should really. I think the wiper blades are beyond needing to be replaced. They left nasty streaks when I tried to use them. So if I run across a auto parts store, I might try to get them replaced. I need to get some hiking poles. If we can find an outdoor store. Let's see. Trying to see where. Rio Grande International Boundary off to the right. It's saying here. I don't know if I can. So that's probably out this way. This is not a very clear picture. Actually, this is that, I think. So does that mean Rio Grande's over there, I think? Not really. Kind of an interesting, to call it a Rio Grande overlook. It's over there somewhere. Can't really see it though, I don't think. It looks like there's some smoke over there. Maybe that's a campfire. It looks like a lot of smoke for a campfire. I don't know. A bunch of people having fires or something. Might be like log cabins or I don't know if they have cabins or anything like that. No big deal. It's kind of, it looks washed out even with my eyes. It looks washed out looking at this direction because of the sun. It probably does in the camera too. I have one of the filters in. I put the second strength in, 2 of 4. So that's like 16 whatevers. So I do have a campsite. I have one reserved. I think it's 2 nights from now, actually. I have to go check and make sure. So I may have. I think you're really supposed to get reservations for national parks. I think I've been picking up sites where people have canceled, and I've gotten there'll be one site with 1 day on it. I think you're supposed to plan these things months in advance or something. So we'll see what I can do. I might end up, I think the one I'm going to, the New Mexico is north of it. If I have so it might be easier to find, there's no BLM land in Texas, which is a lot easier to find places to camp. So I might go, the next park I'm going to, it's right next to New Mexico, so I might go into New Mexico and find a place one night. But I might also, when I get internet, I might try to do a better job of mapping out where I'm going next. See what, if there's any parks that have open campsites or availability that I think I can hit in a reasonable way. And I did get a national parks pass, so I think if I make it to 3, it pays for itself. And I think I can do at least that. And then I'll have it with me. I don't know if I'll ever have a situation where I can make it to a national park when I'm in the truck, but I might. There might be some way that I can rent a car or something, or find a friend, or who knows. Might be able to find a way to use it over the course of the year, and having it will give me that. It'll be an incentive and a challenge to try and see if it's worth having on the truck. And if I can make use of it, then I'll know I can get it again next year. So just see how it goes. But it's kind of the paradox, or I don't know, I don't know what it's called. But it's the deal is the nicer places are made into national parks. They're more regulated. They're more busy. There's more people there. So if you really want to see the really, really nice stuff, a lot of times you have to deal with all that, the being crowded, being regulated. But sometimes it's worth it just to go other places, but it's hard to know where those other places might be that you'd want to go to. Sometimes you just have to go explore. That's what I can do. Go take a look around, see if there's anything catches my interest. And I'm gonna go keep moving on. I think there's a couple of trails I might go take a hike, see where they end up. That's it for get rolling again. All right, we're at another overlook here. Not exactly sure what the overlook's main focus is, but there's a canyon over there, it looks like. Might be where the trail is I'm headed to later. There's a little wash here. It's dried up now, but you can tell water runs through that. There's a little bit, something with water over there. And it looks like a village of sorts, maybe for the people that work here, or over on the hill. Might not be visible. I see a horse right now. Probably not visible on the camera either. Let's see. So this is Boquillas Canyon. Hopefully I got that right. Somebody can correct me if I didn't. Let's see. I'm gonna go take a look at what this was. All these colorful things over here. I thought this might be like some spiritual place where they leave stuff like this, or like trinkets and stuff, but it's a shop. Nobody's, they just left it all out here. I guess that's a good sign that they feel like they can do that. This camera's not great at picking up everything, so I don't know what all it sees. But I see some canoes over there. There's some white birds, like egrets or something, out in the water out there. I hear some flies. hear a bunch of flies. Probably doesn't come up on the camera. I don't know if that village appears on the camera, but there's some sort of outpost, looks like, over there. And we got some more people here, so I'm gonna turn it off, probably. Well, maybe not. I don't know what those people are doing. Alright. Near the end of the trail down here, there's a short little canyon trail. That side is Mexico. That wall over there. And that gravel bank, I think. Because this is the Rio Grande. I'm trying the microphone on the camera, so I'm not using the DJI Mic 2 right now. See how it does as a test. The camera's mounted on my chest. It's a chest mount, so it's a little far from my face. We'll see how it does. It's pretty calm in here. There's some birds chirping. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. There's has almost a cathedral feel to it with the echo. I see there's some type of animal over there on the last bend of the river. Probably can't see it on the camera. I don't know what it is. Let's go see if we can find the last little bit of trail here. It looks like they have horses come down here. It's still technically morning. It's 11:17. I am looking at a trail going. Oh, like more of these trinkets out here. $10 each, huh? Alright. I've got a trail I'm looking at nearby. Don't really know much about it, or I see it. It's up to the left of where I am right now, just a little bit to the north. It might be. There's a bunch of contours, but I didn't heavily analyze it. It might be up in the cliffs a little bit, but it goes along the Rio Grande for a little bit as well. So I might go try that. See how it goes. I kind of would like to get up on top of one of these, just see what's up there. I guess these are mesas. I don't know if they're what you call them. Seems like horses bring flies. Anytime there's a horse trail, there's always a bunch of flies. I can hear them off to the left. They're out in the sun again. It might have been a little dark for the shade because I had the filter in. Still had the number 2 filter in. Might be too dark, but now it's bright. So let's see, I'm gonna, well, not sure. I hope I have the angle, good angle, but it's so much, there's so much here, like it would be impossible to get the whole thing. Pretty epic. Very nice. It's nice and calm though too. Not a lot of people. There's a couple of groups that have been in here. Doesn't seem as crowded as the other place. Might just be the time of day, or who knows. But I wonder, I can hear the water rippling over there. I wonder if the camera can. Nice back in the shade. Looks like there's another group in there. Camera might not be able to see them. It's an interesting greenish water, the Rio Grande. I wonder if that's a bunch of algae or just minerals or what. Those are some pretty intense cliffs. That's Mexico right there. I think there's definitely probably some climbable routes with some birds. The swallows. I don't know if I got them on camera. But there's definitely, you can see over there, there's a, I don't know if I got the framing right, but there's a, looks like a diagonal. That would probably be an easy route up. I wonder how it would be to protect. I think a lot of this rock is pretty loose. and not very trustworthy as far as making anchors on. I'm not sure. I wonder if there are routes on any of this. Probably go back to time lapse and go back to the car, or the hyperlapse. Head back to the car. I'm not sure if I like 15 or 10 better. So I'll try some different. I think I did a 15 on the way out. I'll try a 10 on the way back and see.